right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here for game one. And on the mound today, Spencer Strider. What's the word on him?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, this team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. The wind of the pitch. That one the other way, and out #1 on the grab. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Christian Walker stands in now and watches strike one. One out, bases empty. Strike two.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And the righty deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him. This is Corbin Carroll. Strider, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. Fought off foul. Fastball for a strike. Almost got him. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Arizona. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. And we're back. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And he deals. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 out, space is empty. Hit connect on the curveball, struck him out. Braves go down quickly here. We played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Ketel Marte. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
A wind and a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, that's long gone. And the D-backs jump out in front. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now Jack Peterson. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. That clips the corner. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence. Everything down the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
This to third. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 14,
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career, but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. We talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
2-1.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball there. One run across in the frame so far here in game one of the NLCS. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Fastball for a strike. At the belt and fires. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Austin Riley. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December, that got him on the mound. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Smooth play on the bare hand there at third. That was nice.
Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and you know, they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge, and they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
So they decided against challenging the call at first, so he is out. Michael Harris stands in now, looks at that one inside. Home team down a run here in game one. Fly ball to right. Carroll moving under it. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
The Braves trailing by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. That misses, and the count even 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And now it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. And that's outside. The count now 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Braves. And it remains 1-0.
I got my blessing because the Father never left him. He did it for the brethren. I kept it all smiles like Preston when they pressed in with their question.
On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the pitcher for the D-backs, Zach Gallen. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one misses. Ball 1. That clips the corner. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Outside low. And the count is 2-2.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
And down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. He's 0 for 1. There's your strike. The wind of the pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a bouncer. Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Christian Walker. Went down on strikes his first time through. And downstairs. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll, grounded out his first time. And there's a ball. 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. Ball to strike. On the ground right side. And it gets by him. And that extends the inning.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 2 on, 2 outs.
Nope.
And that one fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Arcia on the run. Throw to first. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They lead it 1-0. Back at Truist Park. Now the left fielder, Jared Kelnick. Fair to say he wasn't his typical self in the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around him, and they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of one swing that he breaks out.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. What a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And that one fouled off. Man at second. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Spencer Strider. On the corner for a strike. Kelnick leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And the right-hander deals. Struck him out looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen.
It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Here's Acuna now. Grounded out his first time. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Braves strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jock Peterson. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. Going away. Peterson, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. And the pitch. That one fouled off.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
Got it. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr., and he's already singled in this game. Up the middle, Arcia. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs. Two outs, base is empty. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 1, he struck out swinging last time. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On a bounce right side to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Diamondbacks down quickly, but they're on top 1-0. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Gallen back to work. Outside low, ball 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Right-hander kicks, deals. Check swing, and that's a ball.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
And now it's filled up. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seemed to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Olsen swings through it for strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Albies gets his lead at first with nobody out. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 1-2. And another ball. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third. He'll score and they tie it. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley, 0 for 1 so far. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That misses. Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him. And there's one down. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
So up next, Michael Harris. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. One out and a runner at second. That's off the mark and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there are 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. And a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Strider back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ball one there.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Slider misses outside. Out to short, boots it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there, and as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning, make that error hurt.
Go ahead run on base. Zach Gallen digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a sac bunt here. Albies in plenty of time to first, out as the pitcher does the job. Sac bunt executed perfectly.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Perdomo in the box now, takes strike one. To the right side, Olsen. And he handles it himself for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 2.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one. 2 outs. Swings and misses. That's strike one. On the ground, right side, Albies throws to first in time. That's the third out. One left for the Diamondbacks. Still tied, 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Jared Kelnick.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. You know, these Braves looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Left-hand hitter waits. Just missed.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Here comes a pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece. And stays alive. 2-2 now. On the ground to third. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, they're starting with this already. So digging in, Orlando Arcia. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Gets the bunt down the right side. Tosses to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
And now the pitcher, Spencer Strider. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot, Luis Guillorme.
And this is a big at bat coming through. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Fought off foul. Runner at second here, one gone. In the air to left center. Gurriel has it sized up. Snags it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And Acuna retired. That is the inning. One left for Atlanta. Score remains tied 1-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Aaron Bummer.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the pitch. Bounced up the middle. In there safely.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game. Ripped into center, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Waste no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Jack Peterson.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Bunts it towards the mound. Over to Arcia. That's one.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, Gurriel.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Gurriel.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Pierce Johnson will come in.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball one.
Good to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
1-2 now. And another ball.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Double play ball to second. There's one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. The Braves pen comes through in fine fashion. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the right-hander back to work. Ball one, no strikes.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
The pitch. And strike 2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. This guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Righty delivers. And that's outside. Ball 2. That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three-2 now. The punch out there. 1 away. Here's Matt Olson.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And there's a foul ball. One of the things that helped Olson in 2023, a stance adjustment, and that as well kept him more balanced for less swing and miss.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Austin Riley. That one off the mark, 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. And the Braves go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back at Truist Park, now Gabriel Moreno. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And he deals.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
And takes low for ball one.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell on live action, that's for sure. And, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him.
Upon video review,
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Hey! Hold on for count.
All tied up here in the late stages of game one. Just missed. Johnson fires to the right side. Olsen, and he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Gallen.
So now a pinch hitter, Jake McCarthy, trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
McCarthy.
And there's the strike.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Foul ball. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Pierce Johnson fires. That one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
The pitch. Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Mantiply.
Number 35,
Michael Harris getting ready to hit. Siggy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart. Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And next for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one in the air, right field. Sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
number 24.
Jared Kelnick will hit next. And ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Miguel Castro up and throwing. Thompson also getting ready. That clips a corner.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And now, Geraldo Perdomo. Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And a pitch to third. Zips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Walker, 1 for 3. Strike 1.
0-1.
Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. him. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that one hammered. That's back. It bangs off the wall. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So 2 down. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The switch hitter batting right.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one not close, and it's 1-0.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
The center fielder, number 3.
Making a move at first. Entering as the pinch runner, Jordan Lawler.
Now running at first for the Diamondbacks.
First and
Number 10,
second, 2
Jordan
outs. And Jack Peterson stands in. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
2 on, 2 outs.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Next offering is down low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's the 3rd. Rolls across the diamond. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Thompson. Now into the game, Jace Peterson. He'll play second.
Number 6.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia.
For the Braves, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And here it comes. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. And the righty deals. Couldn't chase that time. The shortstop takes the ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
At the belt and fires. And fouled off. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Outside. Ball 3. Tyler Matzik next to bat for the Braves. Three-two on the way. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He didn't exactly connect with this one as he met it out front, but he still put a decent enough swing on it to get it into the outfield. You know, and if you finish the swing and just extend your follow through, you're going to run into knocks just like that.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, David Fletcher. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Trying to move him over here. Walker. He steps on the bag, out on the sac bunt.
Obviously an important run they're playing for with that sac bunt right there. They got the sign from the dugout. Pitcher knows you're going to do it. He's going to try to make it tough, but he got the job done at the plate. Really nice.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr., known for his late inning heroics.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Man at second. And that one a little below the knees. 1-1. Righty to the plate.
Ball 2.
Fouled off. He was late. Two on the way. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. First pitch doesn't find the zone. With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Right-handed reliever.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Up the middle. Perdomo on to first. And Albies is retired. And we stay tied as the inning ends. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Jimenez.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the pitch. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The 1-1. And that one clips the corner.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
That's outside, and it's 2-2. The pitch. That one misses. 3-2 now.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Kicks and fires. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving. Substitution being made at first. Here's the pinch runner for Arizona, Alec Thomas. Gabriel Moreno now at the plate. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Moved to first. Thomas dives back in safely.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And a good eye there. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 1-2. Double play ball to second. It's in and out of his glove, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Eugenio Suarez digs in now. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that one fouled off. One out. The go-ahead run is at second here at the top of the ninth. Wouldn't chase that time.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Man at second. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. And a pitch. Base hit right field. Heading for the plate. Here's the throw. The tag out.
These guys were trying to take a lead late in this ball game. It looked like he had a real chance to get in there safely, but the defense was all over it. Close play at the plate. The tag gets him just in time to keep the game by.
So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Randall Grichuk.
Great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And that keeps the inning alive.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. The pitch. The other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. All tied 1-1. Now into the ball game on defense, Alec Thomas. He'll be out in left field. New arm out of the bullpen, Kyle Nelson.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here is Matt Olson. This guy with light tower power. Ball 1 there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Miguel Castro getting loose out there. Ginkel, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. And fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's off the top of the wall. Round second, digging for third. He's got a triple. And now the winning run is in third with only one out.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back and that at bat.
One down. Michael Harris getting ready to hit. Outfield moves in, looking to cut down the winning run at the plate. This to center field. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. Whoa, not in time, and they walk it off.
Postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you've got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error, they left 4 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run on 9 hits. No errors, they left 10 runners on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.